All right, so this is the base for my catapult. So over here is where I'm placing my thumb. I'm holding it down. The motor sticks out here, and then I'm going to have a second part I print, which is the part of the catapult where it's throwing with the arm. I'm going to make that a separate object. I know in my sample I put them both together so I could just share one file, but this is going to be the base mount. And I want to make this just a little bit smaller, like that. And then where did I put, oh, this guy. I need you to be right there. Not quite. About there. No. Alrighty, stick through. Alrighty, and I'm going to select all of this. I'm going to group it. So this is all one object. I have a spot for the motor to mount. This is where I'm putting my thumb to hold down on it. And then over here is where the actual arm will be throwing something side to side. So I'm all set with this. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the dashboard. So this is where I use the mount. Now I need to create a separate object, which is the arm. And the arm is going to be pretty simple. I'm going to make a box. I'm going to stretch it out. I want it to be like this. Be a little bit flat. I'm going to put another box in here. I need a spot to store something, so I'm going to put a little box there. Make sure you raise it up a little bit. You want some space underneath it. Too many screens. I'm going to lift it up so there's a little space underneath it. If I merge those two, I've got a little cup to hold this thing. Now my big problem is how am I going to connect this to my motor? In order to do that, I'm going to import, choose File, and I want to use the, where is it? Servo arm? I don't know if that's what I called it.
I think that's what it is.
Was it servo arm?
Yeah.
Yep, it's servo arm. So this little guy, alrighty, I'm going to scroll over here. Now, orientation. My servo motor is standing straight up. I'm putting my thumb out here. The rotating part is swinging here. So the motor is facing this way, and I want my arm to swing this way. Where should I put this servo mount? On which side?
That side right there.
This side right here, right. Okay, so as the motor swings, and I'm going to rotate that 90 degrees, and then
Flip it.
I need to rotate a little bit. I need to rotate along here 90 degrees. You are not my friend. All right, 90 degrees.
Aww.
No, it's okay. All right, so I have it facing this way. Whoop, I don't want to do that.
Roll.
Going to put it right on here and about here. So, something to keep in mind, the real trial and error with this is how heavy is this? How much force will it require the arm to exert in order to move? If it's too heavy, if I make the arm too big, the motor won't be able to turn and it won't throw it. But again, I don't want it to be so short that when it turns, it doesn't really throw. So I've got to find a sweet spot, a balance, essentially. I am going to, actually, to reduce weight, I'm going to put another box in here because I want to make it as light as possible. And I don't need it to be very heavy. So I'm going to just go ahead, put another box in here, merge those two. So now that this is all hollow, so it's not heavy plastic anymore, this is the spot where it holds something, and I can merge this together. I'm going to try these two and see how it works. Okay, as we did before, send to, invite people, generate new link, copy link, and then I'm going to create an assignment in Google Classroom where you can post that. And I'll be back in 2 seconds.